Are you okay? Well, I'm just teasing you about your kids making you nuts. Maybe by now you're beginning to enjoy them being home with you all the time. Or maybe not. Either way, I would love to help you by spending some time with your kids. I've been teaching leadership principles to students from 6th grade up through graduation of high school, as well as adults from all walks of life in face-to-face workshops. Under the conditions we're in now, that can't happen anymore for a while, especially in the school systems. So I'm taking everything online. I'm very excited about this. I will be able to reach so many more kids since I won't be restricted to my local area. I'm super stoked. The website, which will store all the lessons, is still under heavy construction, but as soon as I have it ready, I'll be posting it. In the meantime, I'm trying to get an estimate of how many families are going to participate. I'm going to talk to you real for a second. I have found that most of us, are single parents, and we live in survival mode most of the time. It's the same routine day in, day out, except for now maybe. But being in survival mode, I know that there's no time to focus on growth. I'm a walking example of that life for many years. A couple of divorces and some angry kids does not a life of flourishing make. I was 45 years old before I learned about the possibilities to be more and have more out of life, to be more intentional. I want to give you and your kids an unfair advantage. I want to arm you and your children with all the things we never learned growing up and teach the kids to get really focused on their purpose here on this planet. And please, please, please don't count your kids out of this opportunity. Here's what I know about kids. There are some kids that are getting great grades, leading strongly in the right direction. There are also some overachievers that are super quiet, shy, timid, and haven't found their voice. And then there are some that are great leaders, just in the wrong direction. And putting all those kids together creates this amazing synergy where they all start to see the advantages of working towards the common good. It's so beautiful to watch. Please don't let this opportunity pass by for your kids. I will provide ongoing workshops 1 to 2 times a week that will empower them with leadership tools that will enhance many areas of their lives. Some of these areas include their education, their home, which will benefit you greatly, I promise, and their civic responsibilities. I'll bring many years of leadership training plus resources from the #1 leadership guru in the world, John Maxwell, and his team. I will lead your students through an in-depth study of our Youth Max program along with many other resources. As a result of this training, your students will experience increased self-awareness and effective skills in the area of developing a positive self-image, strong personal character, and learning to fail forward to success. And more importantly, how to stop bullying. It's really a great, great program. Now you'll see here, there's many, many topics we're going to cover. This is only the beginning, literally, just the beginning. I have page after page after page of curriculum to be able to provide them and helping them develop their own personal leadership, how to use that in their personal life, in their home life, in their neighborhood life, in their community life, including school. It's so powerful. I've seen so many amazing transformations of students. So here we're going to have 3 different programs, all for the same price. So for a monthly membership, we're going to have we're going to cover just not just one child. I can hardly even say it. It's so amazing. Not just 2 kids, but your whole family. So for example, if you have one child in 7th grade and one in 10th grade, they'll be in 2 different groups because there'll be one group for the junior high or middle school group and then a high school group. But moms and dads, there'll be a separate group for you too. So for adults, we'll be doing like a mastermind group once a week, probably based around a book study for 8 to 10 weeks at a time. And we'll probably do that like 4 times a year. So cover like four leadership books a year. And I found that this is a great way for the whole family to be growing and learning together all these different concepts. Because as I'm teaching the kids one concept, you'll be learning the same thing as in adult mode, and you guys can help each other and help with that communication, start changing the vocabulary of the home. It's amazing, the change. So the third part is for every family that signs up for the monthly membership, I'm also going to grant a scholarship to a family in my hometown that has been deeply wounded by the stay-at-home order, as many were at poverty levels long before this occurred. Those families initially will be in a separate group so we can do some things a little differently while living in the same town. So don't hesitate. Provide me with your name and your email address where indicated so I can send you some more information and get you signed up. Save your spot. They will be limited, so get signed up today. Can't wait to meet you.